everybody, welcome back to Talk with Nia. So let's just get right into it. Let's start off with Iggy Azalea. So Iggy Azalea is joining OnlyFans. It looks like she's trying to get to that OnlyFans bag, like some other people out here. I think Bad Barbie was on there and she earning a lot of money. There's people earning a lot of money on OnlyFans. So Iggy Azalea is trying to join that wave. So what do y'all think about that? Do you think she should just focus on her music, or do you understand why she's trying to join OnlyFans? And there's people in the comments saying that she probably gonna make a lot of money. So we shall see. Now let's move on to Ice Spice. So Ice Spice and Beyonce are cool. It looks like Ice Spice was featured in an Ivy Park campaign for Ivy Park's next drop. So are y'all surprised that Ice Spice is working with Ivy Park? I mean, Ice Spice just got in the game and she's already working for Beyonce's Ivy Park company. So that is a good look for Ice Spice. Now let's talk about Cardi B. Cardi B is teasing that she's in the studio. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel and you've been watching, you know we've been talking about Cardi B. And even recently, I was talking about how, she went on the Breakfast Club. They had called her and they were asking her like, yo, when you dropping the second album? Are you going to drop it in April? I believe she dropped her first album in the month of April. They was asking if she going to drop a second album in April this year. Like, what's going on? And she was like, she enjoys being a mom. She had a lot to say about that. And she's picky with her songs and stuff like that. So now she's dropping pictures that she's in the studio. And Cardi B is also following an IG page called Album CB2. So I wonder when she's planning to drop her second album. But Cardi B is back outside. She is back recording. So we shall see what happens with that. Now, it was also put out there that it's rumored that Lotto and Offset are going to be on Cardi B's album. Now, of course, I'm not surprised if Offset is going to be on her album. That's her husband. And I wouldn't be surprised if Lotto was on that album too. So, we'll see what's to come with that. Now, let's move on to Lori Harvey. We've been talking about her for like the past 2 days, especially with her and Damson coming out and officially, I guess, being a couple, okay? So, Lori Harvey, a clip came up across my timeline where Lori Harvey was sharing some advice for women out there in dating. Let me play you what she said.
Figure out what your non-negotiables are and then don't ever waver on them. And I feel like oftentimes we as Black women feel like, especially when we get to a certain point in our life, we feel like we need to settle. We just feel like we need to rush to get into something because maybe we want to be married by a certain age, we want to have kids by a certain age. And I think that is not how we should view love at all. I think we need to always remember that we are the prize and set your standards high and don't ever settle.
So Lori Harvey wants girls to know that you are the prize. You don't need to settle for anything, okay? Now, her and Damson were spotted at her B-Day dinner. Happy birthday, Lori Harvey. They were spotted at her B-Day dinner, so the two are definitely official, okay? Now, let's move on to Queen Naija. So she opens up about her surgery, and she says that she regrets getting fat transferred to her butt. Let me play you what she said.
One thing I wish I never did. I'm scared to say this. Got fat added to my butt.
So adding fat to your butt, you wish you would have never did it?
Like not as much. I didn't think they were gonna do that much. She just did like the tummy tuck and some shots on my booty.
Now, this was very interesting because a lot of women, especially people that are celebrities or in music alone, they all have gotten stuff done, okay? They get their face done, they get the BBLs and the fat transfers and all that stuff. So it's really interesting how it's starting to come out that some of these women actually regret getting this work done. So what do y'all think about that? Now, lastly, I wanted to talk about SZA. Y'all know SZA is my girl, okay? And what's your favorite song on the SOS album, all right? But anyways, SZA's album success is ruffling some feathers out there. People are on Twitter accusing SZA of using Payola as her album is reaching a lot of success. Her album has been #1 for weeks on Billboard 200. She has seen a lot of success, okay? Kill Bill is doing amazing. She just dropped a video for that. And people are listening to this album. I let my Alexa play the SOS album all the time. Like, I like the album. So do y'all think there's any truth to that? I personally don't, but of course I'm gonna be, that's my girl. I'm not gonna think that. But people are out here accusing her of that. I think that since SZA is kind of topping a lot of other people right now, I think that she deserves it. A 5-year, wait for this, and she delivered a great album with a ton of songs for her fans. And, we got to see the behind the scenes that she posted on her YouTube page about the label RCA playing with her and wanting to keep pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. The people she wanted featured on the album, nobody showed up for her but Travis Scott. I feel like she deserves all the success that she's getting. So I would never want to be like, oh, she's cheating her way to the top. No, baby girl waited and she put her all into her music, and now she gets to, enjoy the success of that. So what do you guys think about that? And that is all I have for today. I hope you have a good weekend. Bye.